Hey Plus One Challenge followers, it's danimo17. I feel like representing the 80s today because I'm an 80s baby. It's about a month and a half, 2 months, no, probably like a month and a half into my Plus One Challenge in Italian. And basically the progress report that I have so far is that I've only had one day that I missed practicing, and that was actually really heartbreaking because I'm doing my my language training on Duolingo, and they keep a streak of how many days you've continuously consecutively trained, and I was on day 49, and for day 50 you get like a 5 lingot reward, which is their currency system. And with lingots you can buy like a double your money bet, double or nothing bet, and you can basically wager 5 lingots that you will do 7 consecutive days of training. And if you do that, then you get 10 lingots, so you know, you double your lingot money. So I was on day 6 of 7 of that, and I was on day 49 of just, you know, being on there and training consecutively in general. And so I lost out on a bunch of lingots, and there was no good reason for it. I just flat out forgot to do it that day. I thought I had done it in the morning, and I hadn't. And it was like 1 in the morning by the time I realized that, and I was like, oh shit. And I tried to, after the fact, get a streak freeze thing going, which is 10 lingots, and it'll freeze your streak for 1 full day of inactivity. But apparently you have to purchase that beforehand, which in hindsight makes sense, but at the time I was super pissed and frustrated that I lost out on all that stuff. So that was a setback. That was heartbreaking. And it's kind of been like it's been a week since that happened, and the first couple of days was like, ugh, do I really even want to do this now? Like, I get like that with games. When I have a major setback in a game, it almost makes me not even want to play it anymore, because I'm a major perfectionist, and if something's slightly off of perfection, you know, at the moment it's magnified. And so it was really heartbreaking for me, and it felt really imperfect and sad. But now it's been about a week since I've been back, and that was my only slip up. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I feel like I definitely am glad that I made my challenge such that I could either do a new skill practice, or that I could either do a new lesson each day or more, or I could strengthen my previous skills, because as I kind of predicted, and I was, you know, on the money about this, there's definitely a point where I just can't cram any more information into here, and I have to sort of synthesize what I've learned and not reuse it, but, you know, keep refreshing it kind of thing. And thank goodness that Duolingo has that feature, and that's my update so far. So I feel like by the end of the challenge I will definitely have met my goals, so I feel good about that. And school's going really well. I have an A in all my classes so far. I just have to keep them up, which is harder than it sounds. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments below. If you're also doing a Plus One challenge, please feel free to leave your video link in the comments below if it lets you. I'm not sure if it does. Sometimes they get marked as spam, but you can just say, hey, I'm doing it, check out my profile. Oh, if you live in Italy, and if you're gonna be there over the summer, leave that in the comments below and let me know. Maybe we can even meet up, as long as you're not crazy. I definitely have a vetting process, and you should too. But yeah, that would be awesome, and we could speak Italian together, and you can hopefully not make too much fun of my poor skills. Hopefully they're somewhat okay at that time. Alright, well, I'll let y'all go, and like reppin' 1987.